Hello friends, welcome to Del Soccer. My name is Delari Frank and this is News Daily where I serve you with all the major trending news in the last few hours. In today's edition, we're going to talk about the Black Star squad. There are some few players that are absent in the squad. Notably among them is the captain of the national team. I'm going to tell you why I think he wasn't included in the squad and other players that I believe deserve to be there and they are not there. But before we go into today's news, remember I've told you that in all my videos I'm trying to give everybody a shout out. So just leave a comment in the comment section, and when you leave a comment, definitely we're going to give you a shout out in my next video. Without wasting much time, let's go straight into today's news. So let's start off from the camp of the Black Stars, where the head coach Chris Hughton has named a 23-man squad for the two upcoming friendlies. Remember, I told you earlier that Ghana will be playing two friendly matches in this month. The first one is against Mexico on 14th October, and then the second one will be against USA on 17th October. Both games are going to happen in the US. So as of now, the Black Stars are currently planning to play friendly games in the US. One is against the USA and one is against Mexico. The squad has come out pretty much same familiar faces with just some few omissions. So the goalkeepers are Lawrence Atizigi, Manaf Nuruddin, and then Richard Ofori. Jojo Olakot hasn't still recovered from an injury that he picked, so he's not here. Atizigi obviously currently the number one of the Black Stars. Deputy captain, which is Richard Ofori, is gradually coming back into the team after being away due to an injury. Richard Ofori plays for Orlando Pirates in South Africa. I've always said that the goalkeepers in the Black Stars, Manam Nudin and Jojo Alakot, are just one good goalkeeper away from losing their slots because they don't really get active time in their club side. And if you're a goalkeeper and you don't get active time, one goalkeeper shows up somewhere and the person may take your role. But until then, Lawrence Atizigi remains our goalkeeper. The defenders are Tariq Lamptey, Alidu Seidu, Joseph Edu, Nicolas Opoku, Alexander Jiku. Daniel Amate also has returned into the team. Fatau Hamid, who plays for Mediama, and I mentioned Daniel Amate, Gideon, and then Gideon Mensah. So the defenders are Tariq Lamptey. Pretty much happy for him because he has been out. The last time he played for Ghana is somewhere in March. Anytime that Ghana has called him, he has not been able to honor the caller because of injuries. And I think I remember in Kumasi, I asked Chris Hughton that the first time Chris Hughton was going to play his first game in Kumasi, he called him, he didn't show up. And I asked him that Lamptey is a very big player. And obviously, he had plans to include him in his team. Once he's not there, is it going to affect how he's going to play? And he definitely admitted that, yes, he's a strong player, a big player in the team. That means that his inclusion is going to really help Ghana. Personally, I'm excited. We have to see him also play for Ghana, in the friendly matches because we will definitely need him and count on him when we go into the African Cup of Nations. So Alidu Seidu as well, top level talent, player who can play basically everywhere. Currently bossing it in the French League. Joseph Edu, Nicolas Opoku. Nicolas Opoku was very brilliant in Ghana's game against Liberia and Kumasi in Accra. So obviously he deserves to be in the team. And then Alexander Jiku and Daniel Amate, who has now returned back into the team. Fatau Hamid was brilliant for Ghana against Liberia in Accra in that friendly game. So he gets a look in again. And then Gideon Mensah. So one omission in this defense is pretty much Papa Rahman. And the surprising part is because I think he's been a bit consistent now. He's found his form. He's getting some playing time with his team, showing up and performing well. But in these cases, these are friendly matches. The coaches will want to use this opportunity to assess players that they really don't know. Babaraman, they always know Babaraman and knows what he can give. But Fatau may need another extra opportunity to play again. That is pretty much good for him. The midfielders are Usman Bukari, Joseph Pencil, Bukari showing up left, right, center, bossing it. Joseph Pencil, Thomas Partey, he's also making a return after being out due to an injury in September. So Ghana's friendly game, he didn't. In my last video, I told you that the good news about having Partey back into Arsenal is that Ghana's friendly games, he'll be able to play All right, so that basically he's been called, and I'm hoping that there will be no injury again. That's my prayer. So Thomas Partey, and then there's Edmond Edu in the midfield, and Salis Abdul Samad, and then Elisha Owusu. Elisha Owusu as well is in the team. Salis obviously constant factor. It's only Edmond Edu that a lot of people have questioned that he has not been active, but he always gets the chance to be in the team. Maybe Chris Hutton can best explain. I think the forwards are Ransford Yabakone, Mohamed Kudus, Jordan Ayew, Ernest Nyama, Naki Williams, and then Antoine Semenyo. I think Ernest Nyama, consistent man, one player that the head coach would always want to have him in his squad because he shows up and play. He has played 2 friendly games for Ghana and plays 2. Like in the last 2 competitive games, he has always scored for us, which is quite special for his age. Mohamed Kudus currently now bossing it in West Ham, settling gradually. Jordan Ayew obviously constant player in the team. Inaki Williams went to club side and always scores goals for Ghana. Yeah, for his club side, we are hoping that finally his first goal will come, and then there's Antoine Semenyo. The biggest omission in this team, obviously, I'm sure you know, is Dede Ayew. And I think the reason why Dede Ayew is not in this team is pretty much simple. Because he doesn't have a team. He doesn't have a club team. He's still clubless. And you remember the last time he was called, so many Ghanaians were complaining. Like Ghanaians were basically complaining, saying so many things. In as much as he's a captain of the national team, I believe Dede Ayew has earned the rights and the respect that you don't have to call him for people to basically disrespect him. Dede Ayew, any day, if he has a team, he walks straight into this Ghana squad. Maybe he may not come and start, but he walks straight into the team. If Ghana is selecting 23 players and Dede Ayew hasn't retired from football, he will always be part of the team. But if he doesn't have a club side, there will be no justification. The coach will not be able to even justify his call-up. And how much more even bringing him and allow him to start or get a playing time. And sometimes, when you bring players like Dede Ayew into the team, one, he will not be able to play because all these players that are here, especially the position he finds himself, the young boys are playing week in, week out. So it will be quite some way to bench these young players and play Dede Ayew. You know what I mean? And also, why bring him on and Ghanaians will chastise the coach, like create a perception that he's untouchable in the team. So I think Chris Hutton is just using this chance to say that, yeah, everybody can be dropped. Once you're active in your club side, you get a look in so that it doesn't create an impression like people have bought a slot in the national team. But anytime that Dede Ayew gets a club team and he's fit, he will play. And this is also not the African Cup of Nations. This is just 2 friendly games. But personally, I really don't know why Dede Ayew left the Qatar League. It fits him so well. He had his family there. He was like pretty much comfortable. And Qatar too, they have the money and the resources. I don't know why he came into England. He knows the reason why he did. And now he's struggling to get a team. I'm hoping and I'm wishing him the best of luck. I hope that he gets a team because he still remains the captain of the Black Stars.